morning. Welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. I've lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey. I kind of stopped counting everything other than carbs since November, and I stopped getting on the scale. I think I've gotten on it twice since then. In January, we are going extreme. I do have some weird symptoms going on with me that has nothing to do with keto that doctors are trying to figure out what it is. So that being said, this is just a video right now of what I ate today. I have had a collagen coffee. Plus, let's see, it's 12:30. It's also a video of my test results. This is going to be simple and easy and quick. So I get tons of test results every 3 months, like lipid panels, ya name it. So I'm just going to read off what is a little abnormal to the doctors. Everything else is 100% normal. One, my EOS absolute, I don't know, it's been high. I'm ignoring it. It just basically means I have way too many white blood cells. And this one breaks it down more. It's the white blood cells that attack things. So my body is constantly attacking things. It's also a sign of leukemia and a bunch of other stuff, which I do not have. It's just my body fighting. 1 second. Spam call. Okay. Next, my glucose. I fasted 20 hours before that stupid test, and my glucose was 104. And I was still taking metformin at that time, and now I'm off of it. So who knows what my fasting one will be now that I quit metformin. My bun was a little high, but it's actually lower than it was last time by 9 points, I think. Let's see. My cholesterol, of course, the doctor freaks out. It's 116. It's okay. It's just 16 over. Anyone who's done keto for a while knows those numbers don't really actually matter, because most of us who's done it for a long time, we go watch Dr. Bird, Dr. Eric Westman, Dr. Barry. Go look them up, especially Dr. Barry. He's the easiest to follow, in my opinion, because he's also fun to listen to. So go check him out. Let's see what else. Oh, so I got some allergy tests done, and I was still on stupid Claritin, so it doesn't show correctly. It will show that I'm not as allergic or not allergic to something. So if it showed at all, it means I'm really allergic to it. So they only tested a few things, which I'm gonna have to go to an allergist, I guess, to get a real test done. So with the Claritin in my system, I tested high, really high for egg whites. I tested extreme, not as high, but high also, I guess it's called high 3 for peanuts. I always throw up after eating peanuts. I'm always in severe pain, and I love peanuts. I tested also, let's see, the peanut allergy and wheat allergy are equal. So I do have a wheat allergy. I have a corn allergy. It is equal. And so is my sesame seed allergy. That might be why when I eat the not gluten, but that carb-free bread, low-carb bread, it has sesame seeds all over it. It might be why it makes me feel so sick afterwards. And that is all the food tests it did on me, the milk and stuff, which I know I have a severe sensitivity to the milk, but I was on Claritin, so I didn't show up. So they're going to send me to a real allergist, and then I'm going to take Claritin for 10 days and have real tests ran. However, like they said, for these to show up high, they didn't show up as low or moderate. They showed up as high, and that means I have a severe allergies to them. And the worst was the egg whites. That might explain why I get so sick when I do egg fasts. I thought it was just the sulfur in the eggs. So I'm going to have to try eating some eggs that's just the yellow and not the white and see what happens. See if there's a difference. But yeah. So this week's going to be crazy busy. I'm going to try to do a video almost every day except the weekend because it won't upload. And if I can't, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try my best. And some of them might only be 5 to 10 minutes long. So yesterday you saw everything I ate. I am really not tracking anything right now at all. I'm not gonna go like crazy. I did promise my daughter some donuts for Christmas. And I'm not promising that I ain't gonna eat one because it is Christmas, and come January 1st, I'm going extreme again. So I'm not the keto girl who's going to stand here and tell you that I will never eat something bad again. I'm the keto girl that will tell you that 99% of my year will be keto. If I happen to have a donut on Christmas or some chili on Christmas, which ain't probably happening this year because of my tummy, because that's what my family cooks. If I happen to have a piece of pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, I don't bash myself anymore. The first 2 years I did, but this was my third Thanksgiving. This is my third Christmas, and I would not allow myself to eat anything. And my weight was still stalled during those months, even though I did not cheat. I still did not lose any weight from about August to the end of January every single year. It is like clockwork. I don't know if it's because that's when I get home from Hawaii and I'm sick, desperately sick, and sweating like a pig for 30 plus days, 24/7, really sick. And I do a lot of activity too. But I'm still going because I love my baby. I just won't be going in July anymore. I'm going to pick other months. Plus it's a really expensive month too. But, I come home and my body stops losing weight and stalls. And yeah, over and over again. So I'm not going to get mad if I eat a pumpkin pie. Do I have water weight on me? Well, I stepped on the scale this morning, up a pound from the other day when I went to the doctor. But I'm up from my lowest by 13 pounds. But that has happened over and over again since I hit my lowest. I've hit my lowest 3 times since summer and going back up to 13 pounds over and over again. And I'm not eating more calories. I'm not necessarily eating more carbs. I'm not necessarily changing anything. It's just what my body does this time of the year. You have to learn your body. And y'all might think this is crazy. You might say this is so not true because all you gotta do is eat less carbs. Yeah, I was down to 10 and 9 total carbs. All you gotta do is move more. I did. I was up to burning 5,000 calories. And I'm not talking 5,000 steps. I'm talking about that's how many calories these very expensive little thingies tell me. And I was sweating and working out and still nothing. Days, sometimes I didn't do anything. And guess what? Still nothing. My body just goes up and down this time of the year. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. It was my mom's phone. I have a copy here and she will freak out if I accidentally have my sister's name or anyone else on YouTube, and I suck at editing. So as soon as it rings, I end it every time just in case. But okay, so I'm learning to accept during those months I ain't gonna lose weight, but I also can accept that usually from February to June I lose about 63 to 70 pounds. Okay, so the rest of the year my body's just like, girl, don't even try. But I'm still gonna stay keto through those months. I just, ain't gonna stress. But my body only has about 50 more pounds to go. Unless I want to get really tiny. 30 pounds will put me at healthy weight range. 50 puts me 20 down into there. And according to the new weight scale, I could go even lower. But I don't want to be 130 pounds. I don't want to be even 140. My goal is 148, 143. I'm not interested in being a super stick. So right now, that's my goal. So my biggest goal for this next year, though, is the first one is to get into the 180s and stay there. Then 70s. I'm gonna take it 10 pounds at a time. But my goal is to fix whatever. Like right now my head's behaving, so it's to fix whatever's causing my head to shake, causing, I think it's like a spine issue though, like C3 or something, like my cousin said, because when my head shakes, my shoulder blade is killing me at the same time. My arm, this whole area is in pain. So I think it's like a pinched nerve in those areas, because then my spine on the left side is excruciating pain too. And it starts happening the more and more the day goes on. So I think I'm putting pressure by doing stuff. I try not to use this arm because it makes it worse. And standing makes it horrible. But come 5, I'm head shaking crazy. So I'm trying to not record so late in the day, because my head will do this over and over again, and it's really tense like that and hard like that, and it really hurts. And the doctor doesn't know what it is. But I did test negative for the proteins and antibodies that you would have in your body if you have like MS, Hashimoto, I can't even say it now today, and lupus and all this other stuff. So that's a good sign. So I am happy about that. But we still got to get a CAT scan just to make sure there ain't something else funky going up in there. Because I've had to watch my videos and refilm them, because I will say the wrong word. I could be talking about weight loss and say like bicycle or something instead. So yeah. Anyways, I am rambling. Not sure how long this has been recording, because I've had to stop several times because of the phone. But I have not eaten yet, and when I do eat, I will let you know. And I will tell you right now, I will not be keto on probably Christmas Eve. I will be. But we do the whole big family thing. I'll show you my keto dinner on Christmas Eve, because it's just me and my mom, my dad, and my daughter. I cook them some stuff that isn't keto. I cook me keto food. I'm going to show you that. Now, when my sister and them gets here and we have the family dinner, that's a whole other story. I've decided what to cook, but that, I don't know if I'll be keto that day. Oh yeah, we do nachos, so that's easy cooking. So I'm not sure. I was originally going to eat the nachos, but after all this stomach issue, I'm not going near them, and I ain't going near vegetables. I can tell you that right now. And now I'll find out that I'm highly allergic to wheat and corn and soybean. Not soy. It came out negative soy, but I could still be allergic because I was on the Claritin. So yeah, so this is probably why when I eat a carb wrap, I go up so drastically in weight. They do not test for almonds and stuff, which is kind of crappy because I really wanted the almond one done. So yeah, I'm going to shut up and I will show you what I eat later on today. Oh, and I hope everyone has an amazing Christmas week, because I know it's going to be hectic and crazy, but enjoy it. Look at those lights. That's what I plan on doing tonight. I plan on bundling up with my kid and my dad and going to get my dad his diet soda and my daughter and me some coffee and driving around. We call it hunting for Christmas lights, and we will drive for a long, long time and all over. I've been doing it since I was a tiny little kid with my grandparents, so I've kept the tradition going. Even when I moved to Florida all by my itsy bitsy self in my early 20s, I did it every year. I would take friends with me. It is something I have never not done. I love it. Oh, if you have any traditions that you've been doing for years and you've carried on to the next generation, let me know. I love traditions. And that's like the biggest one. It used to be to stop and get Dairy Queen ice cream, the vanilla chocolate dip cones. But since I've gone keto, I do coffee. And I usually just make my coffee and bring it with me instead of getting it from the coffee shop. But I let my kid get hers from the coffee shop. But yeah, I want to know about your traditions. I love Christmas. And I'm going to do a Christmas video with a cute little Christmas dress. I just, keep forgetting to do some pictures and stuff. And my fiance is driving me crazy. No, not really. I love him so much. He is so sweet. Let me tell you all something before I hang up. So, the other gift he sent me, which I can't show y'all because it's got our names all over it and stuff, and he doesn't want his name shown. A lot of y'all probably know mine already. But he sent me this painting about this big, and and it has pictures of us in it from multiple times when we spent together. And it's a promise contract that he wrote. Like, it's painted on there through this company, but it's everything he typed up and wrote, and he signed at the bottom. And he had me in tears. Oh my gosh, such tears. Basically, I can't read it from here, but he is promising to never leave me, no matter how many years it takes to be together, that he will always love me, always take care of me, always be there for me. And I was in tears. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. And I read the whole front half, and I made it through, and then all of a sudden I'm bawling in tears. And then he mentions my daughter, how she will always be his, and that he will, you know, because we can't live together right now. If y'all don't know, he's got a doggy that he loves to death, and his mom's in a care home down there or in Hawaii, and my daughter's deadly allergic to dogs, so she can't even go there. And we've always lived on my parents' property, so that's her parents too. 14 years of her life, that's her other mommy. So, and my dad's the only guy she's ever had in her life, really, other than Dino for the past over 2 years now. But that's virtual, like through portals and Skype and stuff, like every day. That's my baby. But the dog couldn't come here, and not because, like, we could build another house thingy out there that the doggy could live in, and even a nice room, heated everything, because Dino won't let him sleep without him, so he could even sleep out there. But the doggy's so old he can't fly. So this is how it is. It's so expensive, I could never live there in a billion years. And I don't even know how he does it, and then, yeah. So this is just how it is right now. One day, hopefully, he can move here. But not hoping for anything bad to happen to the doggy. Hope he lives many, many, many more years, even though I want Dino here now. That's his baby. That's his kid. So I'm going to shut up now, and I'm not even hungry, so I'm just gonna go finish my coffee and see what my dad's up to. And it's almost time to call my baby. He wakes up in like 5 minutes. Okay, so this is my first meal of the day. It is a Jimmy John's. I've never got to eat here before. It's the ham, turkey, and bacon. It's unwich, and it tastes amazing. Okay, in the new year, I probably won't be having this. It just depends if I can have almond flour or not. So it's 3 eggs, 2 tablespoons almond flour, some heavy whipping cream. Then it's got cinnamon. It has a little bit of this syrup, and this one for thickness, the other one for taste, mixed together, and a teeny tiny sprinkle of some powder Loretta, and I might put a tiny bit of this on there. These aren't things I will be having in the 6 weeks, but that doesn't start until the 1st of January, so I'm going to have some lovely keto-friendly foods that I will not be eating during those 6 weeks. Okay, I am still eating these things. They are amazing. I'm going to try them with coconut flour, and if I can manage to get it to work with coconut flour, then I'll be able to eat it during those 6 weeks, but I'm not having any kind of nut product. I'm also having a coffee. So I didn't really eat much today. You saw all I ate. But believe it or not, this little bit has a lot of heavy whipping cream. I think I have like 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, 3 eggs, a lot of butter, and the flour. So there's a lot of calories there. And my breakfast / lunch had a lot of calories, and I've had 2 collagens and 1 MCT oil coffee. So I've had a lot of calories today. It might not look like I've ate a lot, but I really have. So I should be doing a video tomorrow too, even though it's Friday. I will try my best to get it up. It's just Friday and Saturday nights, for some reason, I can never upload. Too many people home playing games, I guess, around the area. No clue. But I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. And if I don't catch y'all, I will be filming before Christmas, but if you don't happen to see my other videos before Christmas, I hope everyone has a very safe and Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah when that is, or whatever you celebrate. Just be safe and enjoy your family, and don't worry too much. If you happen to eat a carb, it ain't the end of the world. It's okay. You can go back to keto the next day, the next meal, or whatever. It's not the end of the world. It isn't going to kill you. You might not feel so great. You might feel like a truck hit you, but you'll survive. I survive. We all can survive. It's just life. If you're really rigid about it and you get on to yourself about it, like I did the first year and a half, almost 2, you're going to be miserable and really upset when you fail. You're going to feel like a failure. So don't feel like a failure. Just feel like, oh, well, I wanted it. I had it. I owned it. Now, let's get back to keto. Just own what you do. Don't call it a failure, because then you're putting yourself up for a lot of disappointment. Because life happens, people. We all know this. There's only a few people out there that is extremely strong and can say 100% keto, 100% time for years on end. When people say that, I'm like, are they lying, or they really did that? Like, more power to them if they really did that. But I know I can't. I just can't. So I'm a normal, everyday person who loves carbs, and I fight every day not to eat them. It's just that simple. Even after 2+ years, I have to fight every day not to eat all those carbs that are out there. It's just the desire for them doesn't go away from me. Might have gone away for a lot of other people, but it just does not for me. So I'm going to shut up, drink this coffee, finish eating my dinner, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow.